Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 13th, 2022, and we're going to be talking about WWE SmackDown, Emergence, and AEW's Rampage. Because we got a heel turn, we got new champions on Emergence, and we got some returns for WWE's SmackDown. I didn't get to watch AEW Rampage or Emergence, so I'm going to tell you guys the winners of the matches, but I did watch SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, first match, we got the two pre-show matches. Brian Myers defends his Digital Media Championship against Gunjar. I forgot his name. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Brian Myers, getting the win. Then we had the Knockouts Tag Team Championships on the line. Rosemary and Taya the Valkyrie defends the title against Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo, BXT, that's what they called. And we heard that Rosemary accidentally sprayed Miz, I think in Taya Valkyrie's face, and then Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green gets the win, and your new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Then we have Speedball Mike Bailey. This is to start off the show, the main show. We have Mike Bailey defending his title against Jack Evans for the X Division Championship. This will be a good match to watch. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Mike Bailey, retaining. Then we have By and By Design, Eric Young and Diener. I guess we found out who's going to be in this match, not Joe Doring. Versus Chris Sabin and Kushida. And the winner of that match was Eric Young, the Violent by Design, with the little help of Joe Doring making a distraction. Sami Callihan will be versus Steve Macklin. Well, the first time they had a match didn't start until everybody was, when these guys were fighting in the backstage, where the audience is. So Scott D'Amore made the match. He restarted the match, but in a no disqualification match. And then we got Sami Callihan beating Steve Macklin in a match. Then we have Honor No More, Eddie Edwards, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, PCO, and Vincent with Maria Kanellis will be versing the Bullet Club, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Doug Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Hiklo, and whoever wins. If Honor No More wins, they get a shot at the tag team titles. But if they lose, they have to disband for good. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Honor No More. And they're not disbanding. They're getting a shot of the tag team titles. Then we had the Knockouts Championship on the line. Jordan Grace versus Mia Yim. And the winner of that match was Jordan Grace, retaining her championship. Then we have Josh Alexander versus Alex Shelley for the Impact World Championship. The winner of that match, and still your champion, Josh Alexander. And now we got AEW's Rampage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a championship match on Rampage. We got Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti. She has a new name that I don't remember her name. I will try to remember it. But they versed Dante Martin and Sky Blue for the Triple A's Mixed World Tag Team Championships. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and still your Mixed Tag Team Champions, is Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti. If you guys didn't know who this Parker Bodax, whatever his name is, he's a former WWE superstar named Harlan when he was teaming up with Joe Gacy. And now he's teaming up with Arya Davari and the Trustbusters. I think that's what they call themselves. And he had a match against Sonny Kiss. And he got the win. Good job for him. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard that he signed a contract for All Elite. He's All Elite now. Let's see how good he gets. He didn't been on Dynamite yet. He's not on the big Dynamite. Well, he did. I think he was on Dynamite, but not for a match. Like a backstage segment. Then we had the Gun Club will be versing Redbeard, a.k.a. Eric Rowan, versus Ann Danhausen in a tag team match, and the winner of that match was the Gun Club. But Billy Gunn is not happy. He says he's not impressed, and he misses the Acclaim. And he says, if you guys want to show me more, you have a tag team match on Dynamite. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Orange Cassidy will be versing Arya Dabari. Orange Cassidy won the match, and then the Trust Busters came out to attack the Best Friends. And then Orange Cassidy looked like he was the only one was about to fight Parker until Sonny Kiss came out and she hit the ding dong of Orange Cassidy. She just turned heel and joined the Trust Busters. I don't know who these guys are, but they've been on AEW Dark and now they're on Rampage. At least they got something, right? They had a match, and we heard that Private Party will have a shot of the AEW's World Tag Team Championships. Now we got WWE SmackDown to talk about because, ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of things happening here. We got Drew McIntyre getting attacked by the Usos when he was talking about Roman Reigns and all this stuff, and Karen Cross when he got attacked. And then Scarlett was trying to do a distraction on him, and then he got attacked by the Usos. And then after that, Drew McIntyre attacked the Usos in front of Roman Reigns' locker room. And Sami just ran away like a big baby. And then we had a tag team match. We will get to that when we get to that. But a lot of things happen here. Then we have first match. We had the women's tag team title match tournament. Who will advance to the finals in the SmackDown column? Because they got a Raw column and a SmackDown column. We got Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah teaming up for the tag team titles to verse Chauncey and Isaiah Lee. Isaiah Lee? I don't know how you say it, but I say it how I say it. But the winner of that match was Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. Congrats. They could win the tag team titles. And we heard that next week, 2 NXT superstars, Lyons and Zoe Stark, will team up to verse Sonya Deville and Natalya. That's going to be interesting. NXT get featured on a SmackDown, because it's always been the main roster guys coming to NXT to have one rivalry and then they stop. Now is NXT going to be on the main roster? That's interesting. Remember, Vince McMahon doesn't like to bring up NXT stuff. That's why former NXT champions never got, he's a former NXT champion, tag team champion, women's champion, North American champion. They don't care. Vince McMahon didn't care, but ladies and gentlemen, when Shinsuke had his match, Michael Cole announced everything that Shinsuke won: the United States Intercontinental Royal Rumble tag titles and the 2-time NXT championship. So that's pretty cool for that. Then we were supposed to have a match between Ivar and Kofi Kingston, but when the Viking Raiders did their entrance, Kofi Kingston came out and started attacking the Viking Raiders with a candlestick. That didn't work out because they used their shields to block the candlestick shots. And then out of nowhere, Ivar just throws his shield right in the face of Kofi Kingston. And then he does a dive. He jumps off of the barricade. They were near the ramp or the stage. Ivar was on top of the stage and did a splash onto Kofi Kingston. And we heard that Viking Raiders is going to host a funeral for the New Day next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was talks. There was rumors. There was inspections. People was thinking this because Triple H had called these guys to come back, and they did. Ladies and gentlemen, the returning of Hero, Top Dollar, Adonis, and B-Fab, all three made the return. No Isaiah Scott because he's on AEW. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's pretty cool. They're doing stuff for the tag teams, and they brought another woman that could go for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I hope BPAP could wrestle still, because the last woman they put is brought back is a manager, right? So Scarlett is a manager. She's not a wrestler. I think BPAP is a wrestler. They made the return, and they made a splash because they just defeated 2 jobbers. But ladies and gentlemen, they will do something better when they get back and have their splash in SmackDown, because they didn't do it on the first try because they got released. BPAP got released first, and then the rest of the team got released right after BPAP. So, ladies and gentlemen, now top Hit Row is back, and let's see what they could do. Hey, I think they're a pretty interesting tag team. They do a lot of great things. Remember what Triple H says. He's bringing some indie wrestlers, and most of the NXT guys, former NXT guys, are from the indie wrestling. So, like Aaron Cross, he's from indie wrestling. He worked for MLW. He had a match there. Dexter Lumis with NWA Power. He worked there. He was supposed to be at Destiny Wrestling, the one that I'm supposed to go to. Even Karen Cross. They're indie wrestlers, and Triple H is going to bring them back. I'm happy for that. I don't know Top Dollar, Adonis, and BPAP is indie wrestlers, but they still could wrestle. If they wrestle great on NXT, they're going to do the same thing on SmackDown. Then we had Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss, but in the beginning of the match, Drew McIntyre had no partner. Usos called out Drew McIntyre and says, let's get this tag team match ready. Choose whoever you want. But Drew McIntyre didn't choose anyone. He just stormed right inside the ring and started trying to beat up everybody. And it didn't really work out so well until the Usos got their upper hand. And then Madcap Moss came out, and he was going to be the tag team partner of Drew McIntyre. And then at the end, we just saw Sami trying to distract Drew McIntyre, and then he ran away like a big baby again. And Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss wins the match. And then Jey Uso, the man that clotheslined Madcap Moss over the timekeeper's place, and then he tried to attack Drew McIntyre after the match. He got future shot DDT. He was about to get Claymore until Sami shoves Jey Uso away and took the bullets, the Claymore, from Drew McIntyre instead of Jey Uso. But we have a hard-hitting Intercontinental Championship match, ladies and gentlemen. We have Gunther will be versus Shinsuke. These guys, oh my God, knee to the jaw, chops, drop kicks in the chest and the back of the head. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and still your Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. He has won the match, and ladies and gentlemen, who's going to stop him? And he says he wants to verse John Cena. Who's going to stop him? And the question is Raw going to get another return? Are these going to be weekly returns until Triple H is done and he's satisfied of how many wrestlers is back? He brought multiple people back. Dakota Kai, Io Shirai. I don't know, Io is actually, she didn't get released or her contract didn't expire. I don't think so. People had a rumor that her contract expired, but it wasn't really official. But they brought Dakota Kai back, Dexter Lumis, Karen Cross, Scarlett, Top Dollar, Adonis, BPAP, and that's it, right? Bayley wasn't a return. She didn't get released. She was a return, but she didn't get released, and her contract didn't expire. She was injured, and she finally could come back to wrestling. So she wasn't released. We're talking about the released people or contract expired. But it looks like it's mostly people that got released. That's what it looks like. And people mostly got released that Triple H is bringing back. Because every, like Karen Cross, Scarlett, Hit Row, Dexter Lumis, they all got released and now they're back. And they're all former NXT guys. And now they're back. So maybe The Fiend could be it because he got released and he was a former NXT guy. Even Braun Strowman. But I don't think, did Braun Strowman wrestle in NXT? I don't know if he did. I really don't. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw. Let's see if we get another return. That's all for me today. Bye.